out of there. My dog's digging, man. She's digging.
Get out! Hey, go!
Physical.
Go!
Get out of there, son.
Go! Stop digging!
Go.
Get out! Hey, go!
Physical.
Go!
Get out of there, son.
Go!
My dog's digging.
Go! Get out! Hey, go!
So I took the drink.
Go!
Get out of there, son.
Go.
The GYMHOMIE,
Go!
man.
Get out! Hey, go!
So I took the drink.
Go.
Get out of there, son.
Go.
The GYMHOMIE, man. What up, what up? It's Garage Gym Homie, baby. And today I'm reviewing G-Force supplements, PreMeditated, limitless pre-workout. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe and let's get into this, homies. God bless all of you, man. Happy New Year. I hope you're feeling amazing. This is the time, man, to get as spiritual as possible. In the world, hopefully the world don't get any crazier in 2024 than it was in 2023. But you never know, man. So we got to get as spiritual as possible, man. The only way to change the world is to change ourselves, man. To look deep within ourselves. That's all that matters anyway. You know, we can look out with, you know, at everybody else and what they're doing. That's all a reflection, man. That's God showing me what I have to work on within myself anyway. You know, so we got to take a deep look within this year, man, and really tighten up and get out of here and into here, man. Out of your head and into your heart. Let's get as spiritual. Let's grow together, man. I want to grow. I want to get, there's no limit, homie, to our bigness. You know, I want to get as close to God as possible, as close to my true self as possible, man. Who is GGH to the core? That's what I want to be, man. And then also, I want to get big, man. I want to get physically big, man. Let's eat, homie. Stay out of our dang heads. Here we go. All right, man. So G-Force supplements. I went on a podcast at Think Big Bodybuilding. I believe this is how I met the fine folks at G-Force. And the homie who owns this reached out to me, said he saw me on the podcast on Think Big, and he wanted to shoot me over a tub of their pre. And I looked at the label, man. I was like, man, that boy looks solid right there, man. Looks nice. And so I graciously accepted. And he shot it over to me, man. I ain't here shining no G-Force schlong. I'm here to give it to you straight, man. The pros and the cons, man. And so I don't know them, man, and they don't know me. I've never taken any of their other products. I just see the label. It has a legit lot number on it. Looks like it's manufactured properly. God willing. And I'm here to run the hitter, man. So look, I just want to say before I forget. This thing was filled to the freaking brim, dude. Like, filled to the brim. And very uncommon these days. You get, especially from smaller companies, 30 servings in a container, man. 30 servings. They're not monkeying around. And one scoop is 14 grams, which is nice, man, because it's a loaded pre. We're going to talk about the label. However, it's not so heavy where it's going to weigh you down, man. Those loaded 30-gram hitter scoops, man, sometimes feel a little bloating on the stomach. This ain't going to do that, man. And I'll tell you what. And the flavor was Skittles, homie. Skittles! That's what we used to call you in the pen, son. Skittles! I remember you, homeboy. You're getting me fired up now, man, Skittles. Just thinking about you. You know why we called you Skittles, homie? We dipped that red Skittle in water and used to rub that boy on your lips. Soft as heck, son. I hope you're doing better now than you were doing then, Skittles. Skittles? All right, man, let's get down talking junk, homie. All right, here we go. Listen, this is what they're giving us, man. L-citrulline malate 2-to-1 ratio. So that's very low for citrulline. Because you got to think it's only 66% of that 5 grams of citrulline bonded to the malic acid, which gives some energy and stuff, not in a stim way, but the malic acid has its own benefits, but it's very low, man. But mixed with the rest in here, I'm going to talk about my experience. Beta-alanine, 1,600 milligrams, a very interesting amount. We're used to seeing 3.2. I don't know if the person who formulated it isn't a big beta tingle fan, or it was just a compromise, maybe because he knows some people hate beta tingles, some people love them. I'm not sure the thought behind that. Betaine anhydrous $12.50. So again, this is another ingredient that's for the power output, homie. That's gonna make you a strong alpha male iron pumper. See, your head's back in 23. We're in 24 now, homie. You're living in the past. That's why you say, oh, I'm depressed. You're living in the past, homie. And for those of you saying, oh, I'm anxious, you're living in the future. Got to live right here in the moment. That betaine gonna make you a driven dude, man. Thinking about that iron pump, man, power output. Again, though, $12.50. We're used to seeing 2,500 milligrams as what they refer to as a clinical efficacious dose. So I don't know the thought process in that. Taurine, 1 gram. Agmatine sulfate, 500 milligrams. Then you got the beta-phenylalanine hydrochloride, 300 milligrams. That's solid right there. Alpha GPC, 300 milligrams. That's fine. That's to get you focused in, dialed in. Thinking about the weights, forgetting about your Tinder dates. Homie, well, you got a lot of left swipes, man, back in 23. We're in 24 now. You got 364 more days, homie, to see, I mean, today I'm not going to count because you surely ain't getting one today. But maybe we'll see, man, and you might get one right swipe, homie. Following the footsteps of GGH, I'm going to lead you to the promised land, son. Caffeine anhydrous, 250 milligrams. Now, that's the star of the show to me, man. I love the low caffeine. I love the low amount of caffeine. I love keeping my caffeine tolerance down because it gives the rest of the ingredients in here a chance to take a front seat and shine, hopefully. Then you got DMHA as Juglans Regia extract, 150 milligrams. That's that DMHA. Is this that higher than giraffe vagina, high on the PP tingle scale, Fauci lab leak theory, 2-amino Wuhan hitter? Or is this that ICP, America's Most Wanted, Juglans English Walnut UK trash DMHA? We're going to find out, homie, by the PP tingle scale. Then you got the green tea, which I think is green tea extract, 150 milligrams. And that gives more pumps and supposedly more energy, a lot of benefits. And then Alpha Yo, 1 milligram, Rowolfia vomitoria, and then Huperzine, 200 micrograms. So Level Scoop was 14 grams. They got it right on the money. And it's a nice label, man. I mean, you get, it's more of like a stim focus package. The pumps are kind of minimal. Surprisingly, the pumps were freaking really nice on it, man. I don't know how that was, but the pumps were actually solid on it, man. I really like the pumps on this. So look, man, you take the drink, you come down to the dance floor, it's time for some serious iron pumping. I would say I refer to this as it's a nootropic pre-workout. So I think the mental element of this pre-workout is much more apparent and much stronger than the physical energy. So it feels like a nootropic pre-workout. I just want to say, I just came off a stim break for 9 days. I didn't feel any beta-alanine. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's 1,600 milligrams. I don't know what it is. I didn't feel any of the betas, homie. And you got to feel the betas to be an alpha. No, for real, though, I just didn't feel any betas. This is an extremely smooth pre-workout. It feels like 250 milligrams of caffeine, and I felt good training on it. I just felt good training on it. This does not feel like a stim junkie experience. This feels like a daily driver with really, really nice, tight vascular pumps. I was very happy with the pumps on this. You don't need to add anything. The nice 14-gram scoop was solid. Now, I do want to say, just to give it to you 110% straight, as far as the DMHA goes, I don't think that I felt any illicit type of DMHA in here. I did not feel any kind of like you're not high, you don't have that illicit feeling. Now, there is a very nice sense of well-being, nootropic kind of focus with it. You're not higher than giraffe vagina. You don't have pee-pee tingles, none of that. So I don't know what source of DMHA is in here, but I will say there's a very healthy feeling focus with it. You know, like that alpha GPC. Maybe there is something to the juglins, maybe not. I'm not quite sure, but it doesn't give you that, there's no like euphoria or that super strong DMHA feeling with it. So if it's there, it's very minimal. I'll just say that just to give it to you 100% straight. The nootropic sense of well-being focus, healthy feeling focus. You're not like super mood elevated. You just have a nice, healthy, smooth energy. Maybe that alpha yo contributes to the nootropic effect, you know, or the energy a little bit. It's something that feels good to train on, where you don't need to add anything except like 5 grams of like unflavored creatine if you want. But, and it tasted fire. Oh, I don't know if I said that. Tasted freaking bomb. But all in all, man, it's a positive experience. There's no negative side effects with it. I just want to say that right now. You will not get any alpha-yo side effects. There's no hot and cold. Nothing that leaves you appetite suppressed. Nothing like that. I think the really nice label with the lower caffeine, very few 250 milligram pre-workouts, but I just want you to keep your expectations in check, because when you see DMHA, you might think you're going to leave with, you know, feeling that high. It's a very healthy feeling focus, very positive experience. Felt like lifting weight. It's like a bodybuilder's kind of pre-lifting weights. Felt good. It's nothing more, nothing less. No point did I say I need more energy. It's not a wake you out of the dead type pre. It feels like a daily driver with very healthy focus and very nice pumps. That's what I got for you, man. Garage Gym Homies. Always gonna give it to you straight, man, till the end of days. If you liked the review, subscribe to the channel. But if you didn't freaking like the review, also subscribe to the channel. God bless all you together. Let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.